Oh, I spoke up on that, man.
Did you?
Yeah, I spoke up on.
What you had to say about it?
Look, first of all, I'm gonna preface it by saying this: he's funny to me.
Yeah.
He's funny. I respect the work, but the culture vulturism is something I don't agree with. I think he's speaking from a privileged position. And what he said about Kendrick is an example of buck breaking. You know, when you threaten a person's manhood to show authority or disrespect him in front of his wife to show authority, that's a way to try to break somebody's kind of spirit. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like it was it was a poor aim at trying to assert dominance. You know what I mean? So I think Kendrick needs to be very careful if he responds, because in my opinion, comedians, we can go deeper than rappers when it comes to issues. You know what I mean? We can go a lot further than they can because their audience is trained different. A rapper's audience is trained to listen to them 3 minutes at a time. Sometimes they listen to the albums. But good comedians, we get people's ear for a long period of time. So just be very careful, because what he said about Kendrick, attacking his manhood, even taking the position on his show, he said something that I thought was very dangerous. It's called a dog whistle in politics. It's when somebody uses coded language to galvanize a base, right? So in his response, he was like, to Kendrick, he was like, you know, and I'm preparing for my special for a week, so I'm not knowing what's going on. And when I finish my special and shoot it, all my black friends called me and they were like, hey, did you hear Kendrick is dissing you? You heard what Kendrick said? But all my white, Latino, and Asian friends called me like, congratulations on your special. Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's coded because he
does that often.
That's already putting out the messaging, like, you know, it's one side against another side. You know what I mean? So that's one layer of it where I'm like, damn, that was slick. And then he's also speaking in a logical fallacy called an ad hominem, as well as a play. Is it play to authority? I forget which one it is. But instead of sticking to the issue, he's making it bigger. So he's just trying to choose, you know, everything else around the issue instead of dealing with the issue. And the issue is he thinks that Kendrick was talking to him, and Kendrick wasn't talking to him. He was talking to the black people around him. He was talking to Charlemagne, who I got respect for.
But
Charlemagne.
I think he knows what he knows what he's doing.
Oh yeah, that was
He's trying to get, you know, the attention and viral, to go viral and all that. And
well, my opinion of it all.
Go ahead.
This is my opinion of it all. I don't think he gets it. I really think he doesn't know that he's playing with danger.
No,
I don't think he gets it.
Well, he's a white boy from New York.
These are all little. First of all, let me say this. I think he's funny.
Super funny.
I think he's funny. But I don't think, like, see, they're around black people that are going to egg them on.
Right.
They're not around black people that's going to be like, homie, cool out. Motherfuckers is not playing out here.
No,
you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he was talking about how he felt it was too far when they had pictures of his child and everything like that. If he had a friend like me, I would tell him, homie, do you want to leave out your front door and not be worried about the motherfucking streets? Cool out. I mean, you really have to stop.
Right.
Now you're doing this as a way to show I'm no punk. I get it, but I don't think he understands the magnitude of how far it can go and how fast it can go bad.
Well, you know,
because this is the internet age, and there's a lot of people who don't know how to communicate with a guy like Schulz.
Right.
I'm not saying I'm the wizard, but I would tell him if he was somebody who I talk to all the time.
Chill out.
Right.
Chill out. Yeah,
hey,
because
homie, you know they're not bullshitting with you, right?
Man.
Now, if you keep going, that's on you. But these motherfuckers ain't bullshitting out here. Right. Just like we can't talk about the LGBTQ community like we would if we didn't think this channel would get snatched.
Right.
We have to be very selective with the jokes we say.
Right.
Because, yeah, snatch the channel.
Right.
He doesn't get, they will snatch something way more dear to you than the channel. So if you keep going, little brother, that's what I would say. If you keep going, little brother, you just throwing more flame into the fire. Leave that alone. That ain't what you want.
Nah.
That ain't what you want. Because these motherfuckers ain't bullshit down here. Well, motherfuckers will do you at the game for nothing. I done seen motherfuckers have shootouts over the color of a car.
Oh my gosh.
Man, that's blue. Hey man, that's turquoise. How the fuck you gonna tip up? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Motherfuckers are not right. They don't want you playing with them in no way, especially when it comes to a guy like the brother Kendrick. He's got people that are loyal to him and they don't want to see you joke like that. Now, if you're gonna stay in your world and hide out, I guess you cool, even though the streets said well. But what I'm saying, if you just, I'm gonna hide out over here because I kept it going and I dared the streets. Okay, that's on you. But if he was my homeboy, I would tell Mr. Schulz, it ain't worth it, dog. Leave that shit alone.
Man, he taking it head on too. He's taking it like a challenge. Like he's coming from the perception of like, I made the album hot. Like he's
still cracking jokes.
Yeah, it's like,
you get what I'm saying, Craig?
Yeah.
He's not understanding. Listen, man, there's a whole nother world out there besides what you're talking about. From what I understand, the brother Schulz used to box.
Yeah, he got.
So he's probably no coward motherfucker.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get it. It doesn't matter if you're a coward. The strong fall.
And it doesn't matter if you're joking.
Over nothing.
And not a lot of people get those kind of that humor. They don't even play with it.
But it goes back to what I said. See, we can't joke about certain things on the show or the channel will get snatched down.
Right.
But there are people who think they can joke about our culture, which they're allowed to.
Right.
When I was on the movie Black Jesus, I found out you can say nigger as much as you want on a TV show. Omar Butler, 5150, thanks, dog, for the yard. You can say nigger as much as you want on TV.
Right.
You can't say bitch, but maybe once or twice in an episode.
Right.
And I was like, well, what the fuck does that mean?
Right.
Yeah.
What are you saying? You get what I'm saying, Craig?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm saying, I don't think Mr. Schulz understands you playing with people who already are aware they're being held down. So when you joke about it, it's not funny to them in a way where this is how the streets react. Yeah. This isn't how, like I seen, look, man, I saw two white guys get in a fucking fight at this fucking bar on Rush Street in Chicago. His homeboy grabbed him. John, stop. You're fucking up. They put him in a cab. They said, go home, John. Just go home. That's a different way of doing things.
Right.
When motherfuckers fight who from the motherfucking streets, his people fight too and the other people fight too.
Right.
Because it's almost like a war. It's a different mentality. That's what I would tell the brother, man. Look, be careful because you egg it out, man. It's like it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. You fucking with some shit that you can't understand. What Tretch say? If you ain't ever been to the ghetto,
right.
Stay
out there,
yeah.
Don't even come to the ghetto because you wouldn't understand the ghetto.
Yeah. I talked about it from both sides on my show, and I talked about it from both sides.
They think we don't love our dogs because when they die, we throw them in the dumpster. Nah. We still love our dog, but we can't do nothing with him. He dead to the motherfucker. I was just saying, we throw our dogs in the dumpster.
Yeah. That's real shit.
I'm just saying.
Well,
my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, Craig.
No, when my cat died, I took it back to the bitch I got it from 10 years.
You stupid.
What do I do with this body? A dead animal. What do you do with the bodies of dead animals?
Well, I actually had a cremation for my dog.
Really?
Me too. I have all mine in a little.
So you still got them?
Uh-huh.
I still got them up there.
It's like a sealed dog.
I hope that thing don't fall because I don't feel like sweeping and vacuum.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's what happened, boy. That urine they give you, they be like, these are the ashes. I was like, yeah, right. Motherfucker, this
Kool-Aid, motherfucker.
This is motherfucking Lassie in this motherfucker. This ain't my dog. I just take it. Just
you can open
I think they probably running a scam.
Of course. You
Yeah,
think they're gonna give you your dog ashes? They're gonna burn all the dogs that was in there that day and give you some of the